I would like to call to order the meeting of the Human Services. Please call the roll.
Chair Swarzy.
Here.
Member Childress.
Here.
Member Garcia. Here. Member Desart. Here. Member Galassi. Here. Member LaPlante. Here.
Thank you very much. Do we have any public comment?
No public comment.
Okay, with regards to my remarks, I have a few things I want to mention today. First of all, you see a nice plate of wonderful pastries here in front of us. That was delivered from our food service supervisor, Raphael. I think in appreciation for updating our kitchen and all the appliances that we're getting. So please help yourself. You won't be interrupting the meeting if you come up and grab one anytime. So, and that includes everybody.
She starts and then we can pass it down.
Okay.
Pass down the whole.
Please help yourself while I'm finishing some of my comments here. That'd be great. Secondly, I want to recognize Dave McDermott. This is his last day working for community services. I know we're happy for him, but we're sad for DuPage County. So thank you for your service, Dave. Would you like to say a few words or anything?
No, my joke has been, well, I've only been here 3 years, but COVID years count double. But in the big scheme of things, it's just a cup of coffee in the county world. But I've enjoyed my time here. It's been a pleasure working with all of you. And yeah,
Oh, okay, very good. And then I'd like to talk to you about a flyer that was handed around to you guys about the transformational renovation kickoff. And you have the information in front of you. And so would you like to say
I would like to say a lot about it.
Please.
It will be a smashing good time. That's my tagline. Because we're going to begin the actual renovation.
So no shovels, we had something else.
Sledgehammers.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I've used those before.
Our resident expert on the use of the sledgehammer.
I watch a lot of DIY shows.
No. And so anyway, everyone is invited. It's a renovation celebration. We're kicking off the Care Center project, which many of you know is 3 decades in the making. We are very excited to get this going. Janelle Chadwick, Tim Harbaugh, our communications staff, the contractors are all very excited about this. We had a great meeting, mapping out how it would look and what we would do. You notice it is at noon. As a former journalist, I must say there will be free food, which brings everyone out. The board is invited, the DuPage Foundation board is invited, and more importantly, I think and there will be tours, so you'll be able to see what will be redone a little bit on the floor. I am asking everybody to show up just a little bit early because we never know what the COVID status will be, and you may have to do a COVID screening per Janelle. And we're perfectly excited about this. I want everyone to come and get their picture taken.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And that is March 21st.
Yeah, that's a committee day. So we planned it after committee meetings. Okay.
Thank you very much. Okay, on to approval of minutes. I need a motion and a second to approve item 23-1054. Didn't catch it, but we have a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you very much. On the community services, I need a motion to approve item FIR 8823, acceptance and appropriation of the Home Investment Partnership Grant, American Rescue Plan Grant, agreement number M21, DP170214 in the amount of $6,179,987. We have a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Motion passes. On to item number 7. I need a motion and a second to approve item 23-1055. This is a recommendation for approval of a third modification, second time extension of a community development block grant agreement between DuPage County and Kenneth Moy DuPage Care Center. Project number CD2115 air handling units, extending the project completion date through April 30th, 2023. We have a motion, a second. Any questions or comments on this? Okay, we'll take a roll call on this, please.
Member Garcia.
Aye.
Member Desart,
Aye.
Member Galassi.
Aye.
Member LaPlante,
Aye.
Member Childress,
Aye.
Chair Swarzy.
Great, thank you very much. On to item number 8, I need a motion to approve item FIR 8923, correction of a Scrivener's error in resolution FIR 7723.
So moved.
Second. A motion and a second. Questions or comments on this? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you very much. On to budget transfers. I'll take a motion to approve item 23-1056, a budget transfer for the Aging Case Coordinator Unit Grant to correct the line items due to fiscal year 23 budget template populated incorrectly and line item 53834 omitted. A portion of the ARPA funding for operating supplies is now being allocated to mileage expense in the amount of $141,295. You have a motion and a second. Questions or comments on this? Yes.
I was just confused as to how, I understand that the line items regarding ARPA could be one thing, PPE or whatever, but how can it now be moved to mileage?
It's actually, I will work with finance on having better explanations on these budget transfers, particularly as I said last time, we're going to see a lot more of them. It should say the paratransit expense, which is
ARPA related?
well, yes, and paratransit is providing people, seniors, to trips to medical appointments, other things like that. What actually happened was, so grants are set up in the granting agency gives us a certain program year, and more often than not, the program year of the grant does not line up with the county's year, and so grants get carried over. So they'll be set up so they were set up in the 2022 budget, and then finance has to upload the carryover budget into the 2023 line. So in the process of doing the upload, the line item that should have been paratransit went into home repairs, I think, which was not the intent of what we were doing with these funds. Mm-hmm. And so then when finance went to look and charge an expense to the paratransit line, they realized that it hadn't been appropriately uploaded. So
Thank you.
I apologize for the confusion.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Member Sard. I actually had that same question with her and spoke to her about it yesterday. So thank you. Any other questions or comments? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. I need a motion to approve item 23-1057, a budget transfer to transfer monies for cleaning supplies for the ARPA 2 line that have been encumbered for Cisco and performance food contracts in the amount of $15,000. We have a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. On to item 10, travel, I need a motion to approve item 23-1058, a travel request for weatherization assessor to attend the annual National Home Performance Conference hosted by the Building Performance Association and the Department of Energy for weatherization agencies. Trainings to be held in Seattle, Washington from April 16th through April 20th, 2023. Expenses to include registration, transportation, lodging, and per diems for an approximate total amount of $3,590.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Need a motion to approve item 23-1059, a travel request for weatherization assessor to attend the annual National Home Performance Conference hosted by the Building Performance Association and the Department of Energy for weatherization agencies. Training to be held in Seattle, Washington from April 16th through April 20th, 2023. Expenses to include registration, transportation, lodging, and per diems for the approximate total of $3,590.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. I need a motion to approve item 23-1060, a travel request for weatherization supervisor to attend the annual National Home Performance Conference hosted by the Building Performance Association and the Department of Energy for weatherization agencies. Training to be held in Seattle, Washington from April 16th through April 2023.
So moved.
Expenses to include
Second.
registration, transportation, lodging, miscellaneous expenses in the amount of $3,700. We have a motion and a second. Questions or comments? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And then finally, I need a motion to approve item 23-1061, a travel request for weatherization assessor to attend the weatherization quality control inspector QCI training and take the BPI proficiency exam in Champaign from April 24th through April 27th, 2023. Expenses to include lodging, miscellaneous expenses, and per diems in the approximate total amount of $1,648.97.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Questions or comments? Yes.
Weatherization adjusters.
There are 4, correct? There's a supervisor and 4 assessors.
Thank you. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you very much. On to residency waivers. I don't believe we have any.
No residency waivers.
And so that will lead me to the DuPage Care Center update. In lieu of Janelle Chadwick, we have Christine Cleveland online, I think.
Hi, how are you today?
Good, thank you, Christine.
Janelle did not give me any updates, which is a good news, I think. And then I believe Joan Olson mentioned March 21st, the item for that date. The only thing I can tell you is we are finally out of outbreak status. So this is a very good thing. We're very excited about that. And that is our only update today. And everybody have a great day.
Thank you very much, Christine. Any questions? Okay, thank you very much. On to community services update, Mary Keating.
Just real quickly, first, I want to acknowledge Dave and thank him for his service. He says that COVID years count double. I think it's triple is probably Dave started the week before we all went home. So he really had quite a rough time of it, particularly the first 18 months. So I just want to thank him and wish him well. On Public Works this morning, there was a contract of great interest to community services, and that was for the playground that's going in over at the family center. We're really, really excited about it. It's going to be such a great addition for families who are doing supervised visitation, just a chance to get outdoors. It's just an easier way to just hang out with your kids. So we're excited about it. I also mentioned that we're also excited about the ADA parking spots that are going to be in the front of the building. I've been here long enough that I remember when the courtyard actually had parking, so prior to the annex building, there were parking spots right there, and it was just much easier for people with physical disabilities to get in and out of the building. So we're happy to see those spots coming back. Today at 10 o'clock, I know a couple board members are actually touring the family center, and then I think in a couple of weeks, there's another group going over. So I just want to thank you for your interest in what we do over there. And I think that's all I have for today.
Questions?
I just wish that you would tell them about the rest of the committee about a little bit more about that outside area. It sounds amazing.
Oh,
like
sure.
What's going to be there?
Okay.
I know because I was in public.
Yeah, right. So, so what the family center does is we do supervised visitation, mediation, and neutral exchange for never married or divorced or never married parents of children. And so as part of supervised visitation, our staff has to observe the parent interacting with the child. And so currently that happens in supervised visitation rooms, which are really well equipped for younger kids. There's a lot of toys in there. There's a lot of, coloring, those kinds of things, but particularly for older kids, can be a little bit more challenging for parents to interact. And so the opportunity to get outside, there's going to be a basketball hoop, there's hopscotch, swings, just an opportunity to kind of hang out outside. I think will be just a really nice way for parents to interact with their kids. Nicer for our staff as well. They'll be able to get outside. There's going to be a picnic table out there with a little shelter. So, if the parent wants to bring food and kind of have a picnic outside. So it's really going to elevate the opportunities that parents have to interact with their child. So
thank you, Mary.
Yeah.
I could not love this more.
Yeah.
And even the swings are swings. You said that parents can
I think they're
across their child and actually.
One of the swings is called like a buddy swing.
Yeah, I love that.
It's called a buddy swing. And so the two people in the swing are facing one another. So just a really nice way.
And the hoops and the hopscotch, I just think that that's going to be so helpful for the parent-child relationship.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've, the family center was built 10 years ago, and we've been talking about really wanting this to happen for 10 years. The ARPA funds gave us an opportunity to do that. So we're really excited about it.
Thank you, Mr. Sir.
And we will do some sort of ribbon cut when it's ready.
Great.
I have the note to Tim. Can we cut a ribbon on the playground?
Yep.
Have the proof.
Remember to start picking up the first swing.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Thank you to Public Works for approving that project.
Great.
Yeah, Member Childress.
With the supervisor, the visits, is there an opportunity, because you talked about the picnic, everything, to have the parent order food from us up front and pick it up or bring it out there, create some revenue also, or no?
Us meaning the cafeteria?
Yeah.
I suppose.
Well, I have to bring them, let's say I have a supervisor there.
Yeah.
I have to bring food. I could kind of order up front or something like that.
Yes.
I don't know if they're equipped for that.
Right, yeah, most of the supervised visit times takes place on the nights and the weekends. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I don't know if the care center, that would be kind of their catering staff that would have to handle that, and then they would have to deliver it to the family center. So it's probably something we can look into. I don't know.
Okay, just thinking outside of the box.
Thank you. Member you.
Also, just to comment, there's a very large kitchen and it's very open, and a lot of the families take the time to actually eat meals there that they bring. But yes, that doesn't completely answer your question. Yeah.
Any other questions for Mary? Thank you, Mary. On to old business. Seeing none, on to new business. Seeing none, I need a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?